Now, starting with our second part of this lesson, which is how to describe cross-sections of three-dimensional figures. First, you must know something called a plane. What is a plane? Obviously not the one that flies in the sky, but in this case, it's actually a flat surface that extends forever and in all directions. So imagine, like, for example, the square just keep extending, keep getting bigger and bigger until forever. Now, when we bring this plane and we cross it with a three-dimensional figure, obviously it's gonna result us in some shapes. So how we can find that? And mostly in this part, you're gonna use your imagination. Let's try with this one. The first example in here, we're gonna do it horizontal on a cylinder. What does it mean, horizontal? Basically, if you look at a two-dimensional shape, it's gonna be just a line like this. And second one, it's going to be a vertical. Vertical going to be something like this. Last one, an angled, something like this or this. So let's start with a horizontal. If we cut it from the side, what do you think the result's going to be in here? Can you see the result of this intersection? Obviously, it's going to be a circle. So the first one, if you cut the cylinder from the middle in a horizontal, it's going to result in a perfect circle, not like my drawing, okay? How about the second one, the vertical? If you cut it like this, can you see in here, what's the shape of this? Obviously, the shape is what? A rectangle. And going to the last part, which is angled, if you cross it like this, what do you think the shape is going to look like? It's going to obviously look like an oval which is like an egg. You know, a Kinder egg or something. Now let's see some other examples. For example, this one. This in here, a pyramid. We're gonna cut it in the three shapes or three moves that we can. First one, we're gonna do a horizontal, then vertical and angle. Take a look at the horizontal. What do you see the results of the intersection? It's gonna look like a square. Why? By the way, if you cut it from here or here or here, it's always going to look like a square. Well, in this case, it's because of the shape of the pyramid. It has a square base, so obviously if you cut it from any side, it's going to result to a square. If you cut it horizontal. How about if you cut it vertical? If you cut it like this, if you cut it vertical, it's going to look like what? A triangle. And the last one is in an angled way. Can you see it's kind of an odd shape? Yeah, and speaking of odd shape is the most, a trapezoid is the most famous odd shape, which would look like something like this. This is what we call a trapezoid. Let's try to solve this one. Try to take a minute and imagine first, what kind of shape is this? Obviously, it's a pyramid. And if you want to be more specific, you can take a look at the base of this. And as you can see from the base, it's actually a triangle. So it's a triangular pyramid. And we brought this plane, okay, and we cut it like this. What do you think the result's going to be? Can you see it? The result, obviously, is what? A triangle. So either, if you want it, either you draw it or triangle. Sorry. How about this one? Let's see. A rectangular prism. This one should be very interesting. As you can see, let's cut it first horizontal. The result's going to be what? Can you take a guess? That's right. Since it's a rectangular prism, the intersection gonna be what? A rectangle. Sorry, I have bad handwritings on the screen, but it's a rectangular or rectangle. How about if we cut it vertical? Do you see it? Again, it's gonna look like a rectangle. How about if we cut it in an angled way? Also same thing. It's going to look a rectangle. So basically a rectangular prism has a rectangular vertical cross and rectangular horizontal cross, and a rectangular actually angled cross. Let's see this example. We have this pyramid in here, and we cut it in this way. Can you imagine what's gonna be? Obviously, if you use your imagination, it's gonna look like a what? A triangle. Why do I keep writing the A? It's gonna look like a triangle. Okay? So that's it for today's lesson. Hope you understood everything. Hope you have fun with this. And if you want to solve more examples, you can find them in your book, especially in the practice page. Also, you can do online resources, or you can find videos. But most importantly, use your imagination to understand all of this. Hope you understood today's objectives. We have the 3 objectives. You understood all the vocabulary in the lesson. And see you guys in the next one.